Hey y'all, so I'm in a good mood this morning. I'm just chilling, but this damn scarf look like it's too tight. Don't mind my eyes, I need some sleep. But I just wanted to come to y'all with a little quick story time. So this story time is going to be about the time I got caught in Taquan's house and got put out of his house. Okay, so I don't even know where to start. Okay, so I don't know if I ever told y'all this, but me and Taquan lived next door to each other, but that was his father's house next door. But this story, what I'm talking about, we was well into the relationship, so it's not like he just moved there or nothing like that. So now, this particular weekend, he was staying at his mother's house, which is down on Bradish and North Avenue, closer to Coppin. So if you know, well, if you from Baltimore, then you know what I'm talking about. So it's kind of like a ways. So now my mother and my father back then, well, hell, to this day, they don't communicate. They don't talk. It's kind of really like they talking through the kids. Well, they was talking through me. So I told my mother that I was going to go stay at my dad's house. Now, I called my mother last night to tell her this story before she found out on YouTube. I didn't call my dad because this is not really affecting my dad, because I didn't lie to my dad. I didn't even talk to my dad. I just used him to get out the house. So I told my mother I was going to go stay the weekend at my dad's house. Now, I did have intentions on going the rest of the weekend, just not from Friday to Saturday. So now, I was a walkaholic back then. I used to walk everywhere. I was walking. And back then, you could walk. Now, you can't even damn walk down the street. But I told my mother I was going to go stay at my father's house. She already knew Taquan, but, you know, me going to go stay the night at his house, she wasn't having it. He could come over our house anytime. You know, he lived next door. My mother was cool as far as company coming over. Like, all the kids on the block used to be at my house or on the front, and we used to be having parties on the front. But, so he could come over my house anytime. But, like, I think the week prior to that, he had just got caught at my house, but we wasn't doing nothing, but he had ended up staying the night. And whatever, that's another story time. But so I told my mother I was going to go stay at my father's house. I ended up, I would say I got to his house around like 8 or 9. When I got there, first we was on the front for a little bit, you know. Then he ended up bringing me in the house. I'm not sure if he snuck me in the house. Like, I don't know if we had to creep in the house. I doubt it. I think I just walked in, but I just never left out. So, so after we was on the front, we went in the house. And then once we got in the house, you know, we chilled. You know, we chilled. So I want to say around about 5 in the morning, Big Phil came down the steps because his room was in the basement. So when you come in the house, it's the living room, the dining room, and then it's like, okay, so you walk through. When you open the door, it's the living room. And then as you walk through, it's the dining room. But off to the side, it's the door to the basement that goes downstairs. So his room was in the basement. So we wasn't thinking nobody was going to come downstairs, especially not Big Phil. But now Big Phil is his stepfather at the time. So the deep freezer is in the basement. Once you come down the steps, the deep freezer sit off to the right. But his room was kind of back some. Now, after we chilled that night, we did the do. and we never got dressed from doing the do. So when Big Phil came downstairs, I don't know what he needed out the deep freezer, but he came downstairs. We were asleep, so we don't even know. But we were asleep, and next thing you know, Big Phil went back upstairs, and then a few minutes later, Big Phil came to the top of the steps and said, "Taquan." So then Taquan like, he jumped up. The sheet was kind of wrapped around us, but it barely was on us. I don't know. But he still ain't had no clothes on. So he jumped up. He got slipped something on. So I'm kind of woke, but I'm still asleep. But I just covered up and I still was laying there. So then Taquan went upstairs. Then he came back downstairs and he was just all nervous, like, you gotta go. So when he sat down, I'm like, oh shit, we in trouble. So I put my stuff on. Mind y'all, it's 5 something in the morning. His mother be getting ready for work around that time. I think she gotta be there at 6. I don't know. But she was up. So I put my stuff on and I'm nervous. I don't know what. Like, I don't even know what I'm about to walk into because, mind you, I'm downstairs. So Taquan walks me upstairs. He behind me though, but I'm going first. Now, soon as I hit the basement door to go out, mind you, I said the basement door sits in the dining room. So I walk up. When I go to turn to come through the damn dining room, his mother's sitting right there at the dining room table. Now, the dining room table right there. She ain't eating. She's just sitting in a chair. And I felt like I was taking the walk of shame through the house. She was just sitting there, and I could feel her eyes follow me. Now, this me walking. And I'm her, and this me walking. Like, she just watched me the whole time, man. Oh, my gosh. I was so happy when I made it out that house. She ain't say nothing to me, but I just felt bad. Like, I don't know. I just felt, shit. I don't know how I felt that morning, but I know what I felt like that night. So, but anyway, so Taquan walked me outside. So then we get on the front, and I'm just like, damn, so, all right, I'll talk to you later. Like, so then I was not planning on walking, but I ended up walking all the way back home. Now, mind you, I'm supposed to be at my father's house. So I'm walking. I'm already past Mondawmin, if y'all know what I'm talking about. So I done already walked up past Mondawmin. I'm right here by Park Sausage. So, you know where the hip hop at? Those of you that don't know, I'm going to tell you after I describe it to those of you that do know. So, you know where the hip hop at? I'm right here, and it's a gas station. I don't know if it's still BP or whatever, but it's a gas station right next to the hip hop. My mother always go to that gas station to get her Black and Miles. So, and she be walking. Now, we always used to walk. Even if we had a car, like, if it's somewhere close, we can walk. So, now I'm right there. So, okay, it's like those of y'all that don't know, it's like a big old main street. And it's also 2 main streets that split off, Ricestown and Park Heights, off of this one main street, and then you got this other main street going across it. So she walking down Ricestown towards me. I'm on this side. She walking down Ricestown. If I was on this side, it'd be Park Heights, but she walking down, and I see her ass, and she just walking, because she be walking fast. She just walking with her little, she probably had one of these scarves on, because this hers right here. She walking, and I'm like, oh shit. So then I hide behind the yellow box that you drop the, you know how y'all drop clothes off in the yellow box? I hide behind one of them because she crossing over at this point, and once she cross over, all she gotta do is walk in the gas station parking lot. She gonna be at the gas station. I'm at the parking lot next to it is the yellow box right there that divided off. So I'm hiding behind the yellow box. I see her go in the gas station. I just take off running. Now, I don't run up the Ricestown side. I run up the Park Heights side. So once I crossed over again, and I ran up that way. So once I got over there, I stopped running because at this point, I'm tired. I am tired. I just wanted to get out of her view. And all she going to get is a black mouse. So, you know, she went in, said, can I get a black mouse? And she done came out. So I'm walking on the other side because I knew I was going to be tired and I didn't want her to see me. So when she came out, she going to be walking up the Ricestown side that she came in, but I'm on this side. Now, every cross street that's in Ricestown is in Park Heights. So as I'm walking up, she walking up, and I could see through. Like, did she hit this street yet? No. Oh, she about to hit it. Like, I could see her as she walking. So when we was getting closer to Almond, I had sped up a little bit so that I could, because now I got to come across the street that's going to cross the street she walking up. So I sped up, and I ended up running down through the alley that's in the back of our house. So now my friend Diamond was already at my house because, you know, she stayed there too. So I called Diamond like, Diamond, open up the back door for me. So she was preparing to go to work. I ran down the alley. She let me in through the back door, and I went in the basement, and I was waiting while she was getting ready for work. So my mother came in, and I could hear her upstairs talking or whatever. She never knew. She never knew that I was downstairs. She never knew nothing. So when Diamond get ready for work, I said, hell, I'm going to just go to work with you, because at this time, it was a little summer job. If y'all know about youth work, she was working for youth work. So it was just a little, you know, so she could take me with her. So when it was time for her to leave, I'm like, Diamond, you got to sneak me out the house. Like, you got to let me know when she go upstairs. Like, we working together. Like, my mother still do not know. So when she get ready to leave out for work, she snuck me out the back door, and then she left out the front like regular. I walked up the alley, and then we met each other. Now, I told y'all all that to say, my mother didn't find out about this till last night when I called her. I wish I could have recorded. I wish I could have told my sister to record her reaction, because when I called her, it was such bad timing. Like, I did not know she was drunk. And then I said, Mom, I'm calling to let you know before you find out on YouTube. I told her the story, and she was like, so you want me to lie after you did all that behind my back? And I said, Ma, what? And she just went on and on and on and on. So I'm probably going to have to call her and tell her again. She don't get out till 4:30, but if she see the video first, she see the video first. If she don't, she don't. Now, my father, he don't know about this. So when you see this video, this, I don't know how you going. I don't know. But I'm grown now. Y'all can't touch me now. But now this story never got out. Like, Taquan's mother knew, but she never, like, I don't know, maybe his mother and his father was just like my mother and my father, like, they didn't communicate. But y'all, this never got out. I got away with this. Now Taquan, on the other hand, I don't know if he got his little butt whoop or what, but I mean, it was worth it. If you did, it was worth it. I wish he could be here right now while I'm telling the story, but y'all, we ain't get caught. Well, I ain't get caught. I ain't get caught by my parents. And then I think when Diamond got off work, I think I just came back home with it, and I was just like, I didn't want to stay at my father's house the whole weekend. Oh, no. When I was at work with Diamond, my mother had called me and was like, see if you could come home early. I think she needed me to watch my sister or something. But yeah, so I ended up coming home early, but I made it seem like me and Diamond got off the bus at the same time and came home. But y'all, that was funny, y'all. Y'all had to be there. Well, y'all couldn't have been there because it was between me and Taquan, but I don't know. I called Diamond last night and we was talking about it. This girl, she remembered some parts but didn't remember all. But I remember it because it was me going through. I remember running up that street from my mother. I remember everything like it was yesterday. Like, it was, my adrenaline was pumping, everything. And then I had just already walked that long ass walk early in the morning, like jumping straight out the bed to walking. And now, if you know, walking from top to bottom is like a hill. I mean, I'm going down the hill, but coming back up, it's like a hill. So, y'all, I was tired. I didn't even really want to go to work with Diamond, but I wasn't about to be stuck in the house, having to be quiet because I done snuck in the house. I don't know, but y'all, let me know what y'all want to see more of. Let me know what y'all want to see. I could do more story times. Give me a topic, I could tell you. I don't know if I told y'all how I don't think I told y'all how I met Taquan, but if y'all want to know, I mean, it's going to be short because basically y'all know we met next door. If you want me to do a Q&A, ask me some questions. If you want to see more of somebody else, let me know. Y'all can always DM me. My Instagram is @living24._. That's really the only social media platform I really use. But y'all, it was nice talking with y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And y'all, please subscribe. Like, please. Please. I see y'all watching, but please subscribe. But y'all, that's it for this video. I'm about to edit this video and it'll be uploaded a little later. And I'll see y'all next time. Have it all, girl. I won't let you fall, girl. And that goes for all girls. You don't know the life I